Welcome, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to spend some time with us this evening to recognize our firefighters for some of the work that they've done over the past year. Before we get started, I'm going to ask that you rise as our honor guard presents the colors. After that, we are going to be reciting the Pledge of Allegiance together. Forward, arc. Right face. Prepare post colors. Post colors. Be cover. Ready, face. Present arm. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order, arm. Ready, face. Forward, march. As we're standing, I'm going to ask our chaplain, Dave Jacobson, to come forward for the invocation.
Will you join me as I pray? Lord, I ask you for your presence to be with us tonight. The work of a firefighter is both dangerous and hard, so I ask you to continue to keep our firefighters safe. Guard them from all harm. I thank you tonight for those who have served Fitchburg Fire Department and this community. I pray for your blessings to be upon the lives of these men and women. Watch over them and keep them safe as they risk their lives to help others. Give them the strength they need for all they will face, and fill their hearts with your peace. I thank you for the sacrifices they make for our community, for the hours of training, for the missed meals and family events, for sleepless nights. We know that their work takes a toll on their families, so I ask, Lord, that you bless their families as well. And Lord, I also pray your blessing upon those who are retired, those who are ill, and we remember those who are no longer with us. Almighty God, I ask that you bless all who serve with courage, perseverance, and determination, and I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Please be seated. So one of the things when I came to the city of Fitchburg that was brought to my attention is the fact that our firefighters wanted to celebrate this time together. In the years past, we had celebrated some of these achievements in front of our Common Council, and although that is important, it's equally important and sometimes even more important to be able to celebrate that in front of those that sometimes see the day in and day out that happens throughout the course of the year, who have, for all intents and purposes, served alongside of us. This is typically our drill night. So it's something that was already on our calendar and something that families have already planned for and prepared for. So we invite you into the station because you are part of the family. You're part of the group that serves the city of Fitchburg. And with that, I'm going to ask our mayor to come forward, who's kind enough. Tonight is also budget at City Hall, tonight and tomorrow night, and the mayor has taken some time to say a few words. Mayor Richardson?
Thank you, and thank you for having me. Earlier today, I was actually talking with the fourth graders at Forest Edge Elementary School. They're doing a unit on government, and they asked me to come in and talk about being a mayor. One of the questions they asked me is, what's the best part of being a mayor? And it's events like this, the opportunity to celebrate our staff, celebrate the great work that they do. And so it's an honor for me to be able to be here and to thank all of our staff. We've got a wonderful fire department here. And so I just am very honored to be able to be here and to thank you and on behalf of our residents. When I look out here, it's also great to see how many people are here because ultimately this isn't a 9-to-5 job. This is something that is a lot more commitment, and it takes the support of your friends, family, and loved ones to do that. And so seeing the support and the people here supporting your family members is really great to me to see that. It's incredibly important. And thank you for allowing your family members to be a part of the Fitchburg Fire Department. So thank you. I'm excited to recognize everyone here tonight and appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
So I'm skipping slides, so I apologize for that. But at the end of the day, you are in one of our original fire stations, a building that was built to be a fire station. It wasn't our first. In the history of the city of Fitchburg, our first fire station was actually staffed out of the Department of Public Works until this building was built. Since then, we have constructed 2 additional fire stations for a total of 3. Although this serves as our administrative station, mostly it can be upstaffed. The true nature of having you in the fire station is just part of the experience of being able to recognize our firefighters in a space where they serve. So we're going to start out this evening with the ceremonial swearing in. And although we have officially sworn in our firefighters, in order for them to do their job, they need to take an oath of office. But typically that's done during the day when they can't involve their families. So we have the ceremonial swearing in that takes place once a year. So although some of these firefighters have been with us for a while, we're bringing them together so that they can have their pinning ceremony and their ceremonial swearing in take place in front of you. We've asked our city clerk, Tracy Oldenburg, to be here with us today to be able to perform the oath of office. So we're going to start out with our firefighter interns. And today we have 2 interns that we're going to be recognizing, one of which is with us, the other of which is in school, part of their internship. So we're going to actually have, we're going to recognize firefighter Nicholas Arps and firefighter Lucas Hildebrandt. And Lucas couldn't be with us tonight, but Nick, if you could come forward, please. Nick, have you picked somebody to pin your badge on you? First, she's going to swear him in, and then you're going to...
So line up like this and push.
Yeah, just push.
I, please state your name.
I, Nicholas Arps,
Who have been appointed to the office of firefighter.
who have been appointed to the office of firefighter
Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin.
in the city of Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin.
Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
and the Constitution of the state of Wisconsin,
And will faithfully discharge the duties of said office.
and will faithfully
Discharge the duties
of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
next we're going to be bringing up our paid-on-call, paid-on-premises firefighters. We have firefighter Derek Ruck, firefighter Calvin Wetmore, and firefighter Megan Myers. We'll do the oath of office first, and then those who are going to be conducting the pinning, please step forward after the oath.
Firefighter. The city of Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin. Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
And will faithfully discharge the duties of said office
And will faithfully discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations to you all.
Conducting the pinning, please step forward. Next, we're going to be recognizing career promotions. Two of these firefighters came from our paid-on-call, paid-on-premises staff or our intern staff. And so I'm going to ask Camden Parman and Matt Sukamel to step forward. There's power in numbers. That way, if one of you forgets the lines, the other one will pick you up.
Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin.
Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
Swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
And the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
And will faithfully discharge the duties of said office
And will faithfully discharge the duties of said office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations to you both.
Those pinning these two gentlemen, please step forward. All right, although all of our firefighters are important, no doubt we can't do this job without the team effort. There is something to be said about this next pinning. It's for Deputy Chief Rob Coonsey. who's been promoted to the position to assist with command staff functions, serving in basically a role that we need administratively. And he's done so in a way that really does allow us to get more work done in a faster, more efficient, more capable speed. And with that, I'm going to bring up Rob Kunze to take his oath of office as Deputy Chief. And then after his oath, I'll have, Rob, you're going to have your family come up? Yeah. All right, we'll start out with that, and then I'll get you your badge and stuff.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name.
I, Rob Kunze,
Have been appointed to the office of Deputy Chief
who have been appointed to the office of Deputy Chief,
of Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin,
City of Fitchburg, Dane County, Wisconsin.
swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
Swear to support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin,
and the Constitution of the State of Wisconsin.
and will faithfully discharge the duties of said office
Faithfully discharge the said duties of this office
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
All right.
Next, I'm going to ask Kim Miller to step forward. Although her position is not a sworn position, she is a critical member of our department. She serves as our Administrative Services Manager, and she is also a part of our support staff. So Kim, if you could step forward along with whoever's going to be pinning you. Is it going to be Eric? Okay, Eric's a police officer. Everybody talks a little bit slower. Eric, can you do this okay? All right.
It's cop proof.
So Calvin and Camden, I know that I pinned you. I'm sorry I missed that last step. I'll catch you later. I'm going to ask Deputy Chief Grossen to step forward. He has been instrumental in helping out with the coordination of tonight's activities. So we would like to take this moment to bring up Chad. He'll be reading some names here. I'd also like to call up Jesus Villagomez, who's been working with our intern program. And we would like to make sure that we recognize those that have completed the internship with recognition.
As I read off the names, if you could please just hold your applause until I read them all off. For the 2021 internship completion, we are recognizing firefighter Kelvin McCreary. You could please come forward, please. Firefighter Emmanuel Mickey. And firefighter Katie Shilgren. Please join me in congratulating the 2021 for the 2022 internship. Firefighter Austin Doberstein, firefighter Jacob Roach, and firefighter Matthew Sukamel. Please join us in congratulating. We'll now move into the retirement awards. These are for our members that have served in the past and met service anniversaries. Our first recipient for 15 years, Captain Todd Toussaint. If you could please come up. Congratulations, Todd. For 17 years of service, Lieutenant Dwight Shelton, please come forward. Congratulations, Dwight. For 18 years of service, firefighter Chuck Henry. Congratulations, Chuck. For 20 years, retired Deputy Chief Richard Roth, but he is now part of our support services team, and unfortunately, he could not be here tonight. So let's give him a round of applause, please. For 27 years, Division Chief Gary Heberling. Congratulations, Gary. For 20 years, firefighter Brian Hageman, please come forward. Congratulations, Brian. And a special service recognition for her years of service is our business manager, then administrative services manager for 13 years, Meredith Shelton. Congratulations, Meredith. And now we'll move on to our service anniversaries. So the larger items up here, these members have reached a significant service anniversary. So we're going to start off with 15 years, firefighter Jeremy Brueggemann. Congratulations, Jeremy. For 20 years of service, Division Chief Jeff Berman. I don't think he's here, but we'll give him a round of applause. Firefighter Stephen Block. Congratulations, Steve. For 20 years, Lieutenant Dale Struckmeyer. I don't think he's here. We'll give him a round of applause. So I've been advised we have 3 more 15-year service awards. The first one is Division Chief Stephen Wunsch. For 15 years, firefighter Matt Sutter. Congratulations, Matt. And our last 15-year recipient, firefighter Doug Clemens. Congratulations, Doug. And now on to our current membership, years of service. For 2 years, as I call your name, please come up and line up by the chief. Firefighter Garrett Christian. Firefighter Jacob Roach. Firefighter Peter Gander. Chaplain David Jacobson. Firefighter Austin Dauberstein. Firefighter Dana Collins. And firefighter Megan Myers. And then support service member Nabil Krashiri. Congratulations for 2-year service recipients. Okay, for 20 years of service, Deputy Chief Rob Kunze, please come forward. I know we already said Division Chief Jeff Berman, Lieutenant Dale Struckmeyer, and firefighter Steve Block. Yep, and our last 20-year recipient, firefighter Scott Westfall. All right, for 25 years, Lieutenant David Berman. Congratulations, Dave. Next 25-year recipient, firefighter Jason Ladwig. Congratulations, Jason. And our last 25-year recipient, firefighter Wayne Ashbach.
All right, so not that 25 years isn't important to us, it really is. But like everything else, supply chain was an issue, regardless of how soon we ordered those awards. They're in the mail, so we'll be sure to get those. Basically, they're going to be getting a bronze helmet for 25 years. Now, the next one, although it would have been a little bit weird for him to read this himself, it is worthy of congratulating Deputy Chief Grossen for 30 years of service. There is something that I would like to mention, and although he couldn't be here tonight, he wished that he could, but he called us this evening and said that he unfortunately couldn't attend. Rich Roth served our department for a number of years, but he also served the Dane County Fire Chiefs in our local emergency planning area. So he put in well over 10 years serving the Dane County Fire Departments under the LAPC. So Dane County Fire Chiefs presented him with a helmet shield. And then Chief Roth, instead of getting something that he could hang on his mantle or put in his home, we provided him with a brick at the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation Walk of Honor. So there he will have his name for eternity, and they sent us a certificate to honor his brick placement. So he will be getting that. That's worthy of a round of applause.
All right, for 5 years of service, firefighter Andrew Ott. He is not here. We'll give him a round of applause. Firefighter Camden Parman. Congratulations, Camden. For 5 years of service, Alex Wickman. Congratulations, Alex. And our last 5-year recipient, firefighter Jesus Villagomez. Congratulations, Jesus. For 15 years of service, support service member Jeff Baumgartner. Congratulations, Jeff. Our next recipient, firefighter Doug Clemens. Congratulations. Our next 15-year recipient, support service member Kevin Wernett. He's not here. We'll give him a round of applause. For 15 years, firefighter Matt Sutter. Congratulations, Matt. And our last 15-year recipient, Division Chief Stephen Wunsch. Congratulations, Steve. For 20 years of service, retired firefighter Brian Hageman. Congratulations, Brian. For 20 years of service, Deputy Chief Robert Kunze. Congratulations, Rob. For 20 years of service, support service member Richard Roth. And our last 20-year recipient, firefighter Scott Westfall. Congratulations, Scott.
All right, and the 30-year length of service. Now, I know this seems repetitive at this point, and what I should preface all of this with is a lot of our years of service awards have been either delayed or we've started to do some more in the way of recognition. So we've been recognizing folks who have not necessarily been able to receive their due recognition, and we're taking advantage of that time right now. So during this portion of the award ceremony, they would typically be receiving ribbons that they can wear on their uniform. And those ribbons arrived, a different color and not to our specifications. So we didn't issue the ribbons. We will be getting them to them as soon as we receive the replacements. So I appreciate your understanding, and hopefully you'll get a better impression as to why this seems to be a little bit repetitive. So for 30 years of service, Chad Grossen. So part of the work that we do during the award ceremony is to recognize some very significant incidents or calls or things that firefighters have done above and beyond. And there's 3 calls that we are going to be recognizing today with the Life Safety Saving Award. These revolved around incidents that involved cardiac arrest. Paramedic Christy Schnabel actually brought this to our attention about 2 weeks ago, and we tried to act on it pretty quickly to be able to acknowledge these crews that were involved. So typically with a medical call, it's easy to recognize, and I shouldn't say easy, but it's easy to recognize the paramedic crew because of the fact that they provide the medical support and the ultimate definitive care. But there's so much more that goes on in an incident that requires a team effort. And with cardiac arrest, there is nothing that can be done very quickly or efficiently without people. So a cardiac save, a cardiac arrest save, somebody who has been pulseless and not breathing, and then to be delivered to the hospital and then discharged from the hospital with little to no neurological deficit is significant. And so we are recognizing 3 situations where patients were brought back from a pulseless situation, were transported to the hospital, and then were released from the hospital. And these crews help make that happen. They call it the chain of survival for a reason. It starts with bystander CPR, so if you don't know bystander CPR or at least compressions, please learn them. You are a link in the chain. The next step is to maybe institute something like automatic external defibrillation, and that could come from an AED that's mounted inside of a grocery store, in the trunk of a police car, or any number of different varieties that an AED is delivered. It also involves initial immediate cardiac care, which then involves the work of our crews and that of Fitch-Rona EMS. So the next group that we are going to be recognizing was involved in a cardiac arrest on January 4th of 2021. It was with a 50-year-old male who once again walked out of the hospital. So I would like to call up Doug Clemens, Cal McCreary, Dale Struckmeyer, and Alex Wickman to receive their life-saving citations. The next cardiac arrest on June 23rd, 2021 involved a 53-year-old. We're going to call up, well, at the time he was firefighter Adam Dorn. He is now Assistant Chief in Neenah Menasha. Adam, if you could step forward. Firefighter Andrew Eastman, firefighter Manny Milkey, and firefighter Scott Westfall. I would like to thank Scott Westfall, who pointed out that I was standing next to them. Next call that we are going to recognize involved the cardiac arrest of a newborn who was then delivered to the hospital and was able to be released with no neurological deficit. Calling up Deputy Chief Robert Kunze, Scott Westfall, firefighter Brian Balzano, firefighter Corey Dahlman, and firefighter Tom Zelke. So I put Tommy on the other end just to wait everything out. It sort of made sense that way. It's created an even plane for everybody to appreciate. I would like to also recognize the fact that those service awards come with a ribbon that they can place on their uniform. So with that, we have recognized a good portion of what's happened over the course of the last year. But I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize the following. The fact of the matter is this takes a lot of work to put together, and although we spend about 30, 45 minutes reciting some of the things that were presented today, it took months of planning in order to make this happen. I'd like to recognize Deputy Chief Kunze, Deputy Chief Grossen, firefighter Wayne Ashbach, Jason Ladwig, Jesus Villagomez, and Scott Westfall for coordinating, arranging, and helping us put this together tonight. So I would like to thank everybody for coming tonight. Thank you for your continued support. Whether you're a citizen of this city and you stopped by in order to see us recognize our firefighters, or if you're a family member who knows what it takes to recognize and support firefighters on a regular basis. And obviously to our firefighters who are here doing a lot of work throughout the course of the year, putting in a lot of hours. It's refreshing to see the talent, the competence, the capability come together and be delivered day in, day out. That's something that I love to watch from my position as fire chief, but hopefully you get to experience and I think for lack of a better term, just work with us on making sure that these things are able to be carried out. So with that, I appreciate your attendance here tonight. We do have refreshments available. Please stop by, have some cake, coffee, and milk. We got water too. And hope to see you next year. Thank you. Have a good night.